Good morning, everyone. It's May 2nd. Thank you guys for being so patient. I was having microphone issues going on, so hopefully you guys could hear me. So all is good. So I will be back on later at 3 o'clock. So I'm going to share screen. Don't forget today at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Here we go. So we're going to be going over all of this. So Trump, JFK Jr., Diana, and even more. So anything you guys want to ask, feel free. It's going to be like an open Q&A. So I will be taking your questions through the chat. And feel free to leave your questions below this video this morning. And then I can just pop them up there as we start the show. So it's up to you. You can do it in the chat or you can leave it below this video this morning. But hey, I also have something else I want to share with you. This coming Saturday, I will be on as well. I'm going to do all signs. So Saturday, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'll do all zodiac signs. All of it for May 2024. And we'll see what's coming in store for all of us. I feel that a lot of readers will do the May or, the monthlies before the month comes. But I feel like once you're in the energy of the actual month, that's when you get the strongest readings. So I think May 4th is perfect because you're in the month. There's no doubt about it. So stay tuned for that. And that is a tarot card from my deck. That is the 9 of Pentacles. So very cool card. So you'll be seeing more of them. I'll sneak them around before the initial launch of the cards. But I'm really excited to do that show. So that's Saturday. And then this morning, hey, I'm going to remove the cards for a second. So let's take a look on Instagram. I haven't really looked at it. I saw a couple of things, but let's take a look. Let's see. I saw something really cute about Trump. So let's see. It's on Benny Johnson's thing. I don't think there's sound on this one or there's wind. It's kind of noisy. But anyways, it says they've always called Trump the blue-collar billionaire because of moments like this. And there he is greeting all of the PD, all of the police guys there. So really cute, really good. I encourage you guys to follow Benny Johnson and the president, Donald Trump, on Instagram. Very cool to see that. There's other clips also. So let me go back. I know there's one. Yeah, this one's funny. Let's play this one. Love it. Love that one. So I'm also going to share a different screen too of our president speaking. So he was in Wisconsin and he also did Michigan, I believe just yesterday. So let's go over there and see. I'm going to play this one.
Joe Biden failed on the border. He failed on inflation. He failed on gas prices. He failed on every single thing, including Afghanistan, the most vicious, embarrassing day or period in the. Biden has run the government like Robin Hood, essentially in reverse, stealing from the poor and giving it to the rich. I'm a man on a mission. I'm a man on a mission.
Pretty cool. Yeah. Wisconsin and Michigan. So yeah, he's out. He's doing it. I'm excited. I got to look and see where the upcoming rallies are because I really do want to go to one just to experience it and just be with the people, So I'm going to probably go to one if he does one when he makes his round back to Florida, of course. So that'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. Any questions out there regarding Trump and the world news going on right now? Feel free to throw it in the chat. I forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, throw any comments out there. I believe I had a question from Connie earlier this morning. I'm sorry, Connie, I don't remember what it was, but you did text it to me. So feel free to throw that in the chat as well. But yeah, throw your questions out there. I will also be doing another giveaway, express reading giveaway before the end of the show. So stay tuned for that. We are also going to pull some cards on today. So let's do that now. We'll pull cards for the collective for May 2nd, 2024. So let's take a look. What is the message? What is the message that we would like to, be guided by? What do our spirits, our angels, all of our angel guides, what do they want to tell us today as a collective? Here we go. May 2nd, 2024. 5 of Wands. All right, let's see where this goes. There's a few different ways this can go. Fives, remember, are changes in numerology. Also, it could mean a conflict or inner conflict. So let's see. Let's see where this is going. It's fire energy. 7 of Cups. All right. So some of us may be in an energy today of feeling unsure of how things are going to turn out. But remember what we always say. We always talk about it. Don't focus on the outcome. If you have a lot of options or you're trying to make a decision and you have this inner conflict, just please stay away from focusing on that outcome and how is it going to turn out. So focus in the moment. How do you truly feel? Evaluate your emotions. Remember, the cups in tarot it's water. So that's emotions fluctuating in and out and uncertain on how you feel, uncertain how you choose, like the silhouette in the picture here. Doesn't really know which one to choose, but there's a lot of options. So let's see what else comes through here. Page of Swords. Okay. So the Page of Swords is a defensive energy. Let's see where this goes. So maybe some energies out there are conflicting with certain individuals or certain paths that they're on right now. So if you feel, what I'm getting from this, because there's a new beginning with the Fool card, if you're feeling like because usually your frequency will outgrow a situation, a job, a person, anything, family, relationships as well. So if your frequency has outgrown a certain situation, then yeah, you're probably ready for a new beginning. So if you are finding yourself in an emotional state, kind of wishy-washy, 7 of Cups vibe, smoke and mirrors kind of vibe, 5 of Wands, that's conflict, feeling conflicted. And I feel this is more of an inside issue with yourself. So if you feel that way, maybe it's time for you to come to terms with that you have outgrown a certain situation. Your frequency has changed from what you used to be. Remember, we're different versions of ourselves all the time. We keep evolving. So we are going to outgrow certain situations. So again, the Fool card, that Aries energy. Also, Aries is back in its rightful home with Mars this week, actually. So the Fool card, you might feel like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm motivated to have this new beginning. Page of Swords also, so that's defensive sometimes, but also it can also mean that you're going to stick up for yourself and do what's best for yourself too. Let's see what else I can get here. This must be for someone out there, or many out there that need to hear this right now. All right, the Star card. So a lot of you are about to begin, like I said, a new beginning and a rebirth. It brings you more love and more abundance when your frequency is matching what you're doing for a living, who you're, hanging out with. It's very true. And I think it's one of the things that we've seen in one of the motivational videos from Trump. I believe he said it, like, look around at your 3 main friends, or even 2, or even if you just have 1. But look at your main tight circle that you have, because if they motivate you, if they inspire you, then it's a good frequency, and they usually will match your frequency and help you, excel into greater, power than you had before. So I feel like if you take a look around at what's around in your life, if you've outgrown any of the situations, you need to let it go. It's a rebirth phase. So some of you, maybe you got through eclipse season without a rebirth and now it's hitting you now. So it's very possible. That's what it looks like. Let's see. 8 of Pentacles. So stay focused on your goals, your motivations, career, your purpose, what you're focused on for your future. Focus on that and not any of this stuff. If anyone's bringing you conflict, because this could be physical conflict too, or just stress and just a bunch of chaos all the time, it's time to let them go. And it's always going to be a thing throughout our lives that we have to cut ties. Always, because we outgrow things. People go separate ways. So That's what it looks like. I don't know who needed to hear that, but it's a good message for sure. It's always nice to hear that one. Because like I said, we're always going to have to cut things and change things because we're forever changing and evolving. So, Joni Stewart, I see in the chat. Your job, you're so letting it go for the new. Good job. See, good for you. That's exactly, maybe this was all for you there, Joni. For sure. But yeah, Ricky Green, I am a high vibration attracting high vibration humans and animals and anything else that is high vibrations. Very nice. I love that. Great affirmation to spread in the chat. Good job. Awesome. And then Fit for Life. Yes, my frequency and the process in my work are changing and are very inspiring right now. You're welcome. Well, thank you for your confirmations, especially. Thank you, guys. Amanda, let's see your question. I see Trump in your question. So when Trump is in for the States, who will replace Trudeau in Canada? Any ideas? I don't have any ideas on who, but let's take a look. So let's just do a poll for Canada and Trudeau. Trudeau, we already know they took him out. He's not even the real guy that you see. Okay, so let's just take a look when the swap will be, and if the person they bring in is going to be good for Canada. So let's take a look. We have the Chariot. So the Chariot is usually a fast energy. It does mean change, and it usually means it's coming towards you. So let's see. 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. So there's a past reflection, things of the past, so things that Trudeau really screwed up and did bad by the people. That's going to be changed, balanced out. Page of Cups, all that I can tell you from what I see is it's someone younger than him. Someone who's going to actually take action. And then the 9 of Cups energy. Someone who's evolved and fair. 9 of Cups. I like that. That's a good energy. Devil card in reverse. So yeah, I mean, Trudeau's very dark. He's made Canada feel very controlled and a lot of other things too. But here's the Strength card. So yeah, you're going to get someone who's very strong. I'm feeling a younger presence with the Page of Cups. Someone who really takes action and is more for the people and fairness is what I feel here. The World card, endings and new beginnings. So with that Strength card, that's a Leo energy. So it's someone who's very confident and wise, and they really do follow through with what they're going to say and do. So this is good. I think that Canada is going to be just fine once the fake Trudeau is publicly gone, you know. So good question for sure. Good question. All right, so I'm trying to get my cards. Here they go. So let's take a look in the chat and see if there's any more questions. We're going to kind of move quick today because I will be back on this afternoon at 3 o'clock. So we'll kind of cut this one down a little bit. Love all the love in the chat. Thank you guys so much. You're so sweet. And I do want to remind you, for those that are new, to go to arcanashores.net to schedule a personal reading. So I have all my specials there, arcanashores.net. And also, this is really important because I'm still getting emails about it. Go to Shop Nutritions for Ascent Nutrition. And it's all linked to my link. So it's very easy to just hop on my website and then go to Shop. And that's where you'll find all the great Ascent Nutrition products. And that is what I drink every day, the Ascent coffee. So I have it right here. I actually have to make a new order and get some for myself, get some more. The pine needle also is what I put in here. For those of you that are new, pine needle extract I put in here. So it gives it a sweetness. You don't have to put any sugar in your coffee. So it's delicious. So most of you know that. But all the products are amazing. So make sure you check that out. We have a lot of specials coming up in the very near future as well that do include Ascent. So it's going to be exciting. But let's get forward here, move on here, and see what else is out there. Joni Stewart, thank you so much for your compliment. Yes, your reading was really cool. I remember. really, really different and fun. So let's take a look. Anything else out there? We are going to play a little game before I sign off, and I'll give away another express reading. But you guys are really fun every morning. Yep, this is good. So let's see, what else do I have something else to share too, I thought. Well, Saturday, yes, I shared with you that I will be back to do all signs. So that'd be really fun. So there's something I wanted to address that's going on in the personal readings too. So, and it came back to my attention last night when someone texted me that's really sick on the West Coast. So there's a lot of people that are getting sick that have not gotten the, you know what, you guys know what I'm talking about. So they didn't get that, but they're coming down very sick, but like all the time. It's off and on. And, you know, healthy individuals should not be getting sick every like few weeks, you know. That's just not normal. It should never be. So why is this happening? Why is there such a flow of this happening? And a lot of it's on the West Coast, I've noticed, because with my readings and stuff, I always ask you guys, where are you from? Where are you coming from? So I'm finding it a lot on the West Coast, which is very strange because of the warmer weather there. Well, California. But hey, gotta say, there's a lot of Californians, specifically Arizona too. Texas a little bit, and the other state that I noticed it was Colorado. So there's a few on the East Coast, but not as much, though it's mostly on the West Coast. So why are so many coming down with an illness? It's almost like a flu. What I'm getting is like a flu, a cold. It's the immune system is acting up. So it's not handling things right. So let's take a look. What's going on there? Why is that happening to so many that did not get the thing? So let's ask Spirit, Tarot, all of it. Let's see. What can you share with us? Why are so many getting sick that did not partake in the thing? Here we go. 9 of Swords. The Hierophant. The Ace of Pentacles. The 8 of Cups. Judgment card, that's an awakening type of situation there. 5 of Pentacles usually that's a card that comes out in my health readings when someone's not doing so well or there is something going on, you know. So it looks to me with the 9 of Swords coming out first. In health readings, I hold the swords mostly. It's usually words and thoughts and mental strain. But with the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, there's something going on that I feel the body needs more nourishment. It needs help, like with the immune system, to stay strong. So Ace of Pentacles, they need to be taking, well, we all should be taking, because most of us here did not get that thing. We need to be protecting our immune systems, okay? More than you normally do. Because yes, and I see it in the chat, Linda Anderson, that's what I'm thinking here, because the next card is the 8 of Cups. This is usually the advice spread here for a health reading. The first few cards are kind of showing me what's going on. So it's contact. It's contact, but it's not necessarily physical contact. This is like being around them. So what is that word? Pheromones or whatever. Whatever's kind of coming. Yes, that word, shedding, yes, but I feel like it's a little bit more than that too. It's almost like, what is that? I'm like picturing it. It kind of comes out into the air, and it's like it's airborne. It's an airborne situation, similar to that. The Awakening, the 5 of Pentacles here, Judgment card, and the 5 of Pentacles. It looks like a decision here to keep a distance from those that have had it, but that's very hard. If you work in a workplace where they all have been, you know, with the thing. So that's what I'm finding in a lot of the readings. There's a lot of people that are getting very sick off and on. It's like you can't really have a mellow life when you keep getting sick. You know, it interferes with everything. So it looks to me like the immune system's out there for those that keep getting sick. You need to step it up. You need to take care of yourself a little more with the immunity. The best advice I have for that is stuff like I've got the pine needle extract. That's something you could do. But there's so many other ways to up your immunity, up your immune system. But the number one thing that I see here is to keep a distance. 8 of Cups. That's the advice from Spirit. Keeping a distance from individuals or a group of them. I'm picturing people working in offices with many of them around. That would be very hard, but it is showing that. And remember back to the last reading that we just did for today, it's about new beginnings. So maybe there's a lot of people out there that if you keep getting sick and you work around individuals that are making you sick because they got the thing, like it's very possible maybe you should reconsider and find a different path and get yourself out of the situation, you know? I know it's easier to say that than to actually do it, and there's families and children involved and all that, but it's your health. You know, your health is everything. If you don't have that, you really can't do anything, you know? So that's something serious. I wanted to pull on that. I'm glad I remembered. But yeah, I really believe strongly that it's because of that, what's going on. But now that so many have taken it and all their little, I can't say that word, all their little aftershocks, I guess I could say, the aftershocks. So they took many of them, right? They took many hits of them. So unfortunately, it's like there's just so many people that did it, and the ones that didn't, we have to isolate ourselves basically again. So yeah, I just advise you guys, all of us, we need to up our immune systems just in case. But yeah, I see a lot of great advice in the chat. I've heard that, Lisa Ray. I've heard that as well about honey and onion. Yeah, honey and garlic. I know. Sounds like a weird combination, but that is true. I've heard that. It really helps you. Colloidal silver. Yes, very true. That's a good one. Any other suggestions? Throw them out there because you never know who you're going to help. You never know what someone has in their kitchen cabinets that they'll be like, oh, yeah, I have that. And then they'll go take it. You know? New Indo, that's very true too. That 9 of Swords when it first came out, for sure. That's something that symbolizes that as well. So do keep that in mind. Going back to the first reading for today about letting things go, moving forward for your best self, right? But that includes your health. So keep that in mind for sure. Oil of oregano, that's very true. Yep. For sure. And then just so you guys know, with Ascent Nutrition, it's the pine needle extract, the pine needle tincture. Those 2 items right there will really boost your immune system. Take them every single day. I think it's only $30 for a bottle of pine needle extract, and it lasts you. It will last. I take like a couple pumps. I mean, it tastes delicious just on its own, but in the coffee, I put 2 pumps in there. So I haven't gotten sick since I left Washington and I came back to Florida. And I did get like a cold and lost my voice, but that was just a normal cold, I think, from traveling and probably from being around those that have had the thing because I was on the airplane. So I got over that, but you guys remember that was the last time. But there's a lot of people that are getting sick constantly, and it seems to be like a monthly thing, and that is not normal. Okay, so if you get sick maybe once every 6 months, that's not bad. But every month, I'm telling you, that's not cool. There needs to be a change in your environment, your job, whatever you have to do, but your health comes first, for sure. All right, guys. So I think that's a wrap, and I will see you guys later. I'll see you guys at 3 o'clock on this channel, and we're going to go through it. We're going to go through JFK Jr., and we're also going to go through Diana, and always checking on Trump stuff. All right, guys, you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. Bye.